I wanted to start this little vlog with a poem that I wrote this morning. I think you are going to love it. Oh, precious love of mine, your lips like honey, your kiss like wine, your voice so tender, your eyes so kind, your touch is bliss, I leave all behind. My heart is yours, and you are mine. Everything in thee I find. There's a song that I've been listening to recently. I think every one of you will love it. It's in Spanish. Oh, Sipo. But there's so much presence on it. It's by this guy, Elias. Maybe you can see it on here.
Amor, 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 que me cautivó y me atrapó. Amor, 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 que me cautivó y me atrapó. Digno.
I just got here where my meeting is, and I wanted to tell you about the 3 most common ways that I personally experience Jesus. Number 1, bliss. This one is most common, and what I mean by bliss is the inexplicable well-being of God that satisfies every aspect of my being and makes me content with Him and Him alone, which changes everything about my nature and person. That's number 1. I'm here at God TV studio. I just did a couple of God Today videos. This is the crew right here.
Come on.
Our guy back there on the camera.
There
And yep, it was good. You can check it out. Where can they check it out?
Go to Facebook, God TV, but go to God.tv and you can sign up for Get God Today, or go to Get God Today and you can sign up. There's a small fee, but you know what? You'll see people like Eric.
Thanks again for the opportunity.
God bless you, brother.
God bless you. Bless you guys. And with the crew over here, Christ for All Nations. These guys slaving away over here.
How you doing, buddy?
What's up, Chris?
How's it going?
Somebody give me something, man. Somebody give me something that God's been saying to him.
Go ahead, Chris.
Well,
Just real quick, what's something that you've been feeling recently?
recently I've just been feeling like spiritual training, like spiritual discipline. Kind of like, like we eat every day and we work out every day. We have to kind of treat our spirits the same way. So I've just been kind of feeling that for a little bit and just kind of like going back to the basics, like prayer, fasting, Word of God. Just kind of doing that. Just kind of training yourself up.
That's beautiful. Rob, give me some secret for administration. What's the secret of true administration?
Master the mundane.
Ooh.
Each and every day we do these seamless, often frustrating tasks, but over the course of time, when you focus on those little tiny details day in and day out, and you pay attention to those things that matter, although they're frustrating over the course of time, it leads to excellence, it leads to routine, it leads to consistency, and then it almost just becomes like breathing. It becomes more effortless. In the day-to-day things, like I said, it can be overwhelming. And, there are often times where you just like, you know what, nobody's really going to see this, nobody's going to pay attention to this. But the more you give yourself to those things over the course of time, people are going to see it, they're going to know it. And most often, those neglected things, people actually see. And when you give yourself to those things, the way you write your emails, the way that you respond to people, the care and attention that you provide, it's received on the other end. So master the mundane.
That's glorious. All right, we're going to roll, get the pizza. Yes, dude. Yeah. Well, the second way that I experience the Lord is through what I call honey. When I say honey, I mean direct teaching from the scriptures. Whenever the scriptures are touched with the sweetness of God's presence and illumination follows, that's what I call the honey of heaven. And then lastly, I would say, is brothers. Brothers that have a deep connection with God, looking into their eyes and communicating with them about things in life and the things God's showing in His presence. This is a deep connection with the Lord. I have found many riches of Jesus Christ inside of my brothers around me, personal relationship and exchange with the Spirit. So those are the three ways that I experience the Lord most commonly.
When the Lord visits you during the night, awakens you from his sleep by a touch of his hand, which is possible, I've had it, by a presence that wakes you up.
So I gotta grab baked beans here at Publix. I would love to hear what are the three main ways that you experience the Lord in your life. So comment down below. I'd love to hear it.